to introduce the 2016 Class 5A state champion, Beauregard Hornets.
Sounds great.
Coach Rob Carter, we will just congratulations, make any opening comment, and then we're going to open up for questions. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. I mean, I want to hats off to Winona out there. They gave us a great test, a great defense. We knew coming in they had a strong defense and was going to, make it really difficult on us to run the football, and they did. Proud of our defense, doing a great job too. I can't say enough about these young men here and the ones that are still out on the field that, how hard they worked and coming back from that sort of a disappointing first half and turning around the second half. I'm proud of them. I love them.
Questions for players or coach, but real quickly, Darius Webb, he just set several state records. He's also just finished the season as the #2 single-season rushing in career single-season yards in state history. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Any questions for players or coach?
Coach, an opposing coach, a couple of them before this game told me we were talking about how to beat Beauregard, and they said if you hold Webb to under 200 yards. Now I stopped and said, you mean under 75, under 125? I said no, under 200. What's made him so dynamite this season that expectation is so high, and he's surpassing it clearly?
Right. I mean, we knew from last year he had great talent and great back, and it also pours over to the offensive line, doing a good job. And then just, yards after contact. I can't say enough. I don't know how he does it. I know he's just a winner. He's a competitor. He's highly competitive in anything he does. And that made us successful. There's no doubt the run game was based, put on his shoulders to really tote the ball 50 times in a game. We didn't plan on that. And, whether they say, you can hold him under 200 yards and beat us, I don't know how they figured that stat or figured out that'd be the answer. But, he's a great young man, and he's going to continue to be successful just because he's a great competitor.
And they said that as a compliment, the fact that he's 200 yards.
Other questions for coach or players?
Coach, you said you didn't plan on giving it 51 carries. What, is that just how it developed, or what was the plan and how did it work?
Well, that's just the flow of the game. I mean, Coach Braun does a great job calling plays. The offensive line was doing a great job of moving people. We gave him the ball, and then, of course, Ja'Kias over there picked up some great third downs, on some long yardage with the draw. And, it's a group effort. Those guys are blocking. Receivers don't complain that we're not throwing the ball. They continue to work, and that's because all of them work together as brothers, and they love each other, and nobody's selfish.
Questions for players or go with coach or players?
You mentioned the tough first half. Just kind of looking at how debilitating those sort of turnovers were and how you guys were able to overcome them. Just kind of curious what was said at halftime that was kind of maybe a turning point for you.
There was not much conversation, no more than, hey, we know what we got to do. We know where we made some mistakes in the first half, and we can run the football. We felt confident coming out in the second half with the first, we said, hey, we're going to take the opening kickoff of the second half and, drive it in and get ahead, and that's exactly what those young men did, and proud of them.
Question for players?
Zachary, what was what do you think was the turnaround point in this game?
Definitely come back in the second half and having two big stops on defense. Defense played great all night. We only gave up one offensive touchdown. But, there was, I think on the fourth down, they threw an incomplete pass. And right then and there, I think momentum changed for defense. We started, we just realized that, and if we stopped them, we gave it to the offensive ball's hands. Everything was going to take care of itself.
Zach, you guys lost your brother really early in that game, maybe the first play. What was that like, as a defense trying to rally around that?
That was one of the worst things I probably experienced. Hunter's held our defense down all year. He's one of the best players. He's one of the best linebackers in the state to me. Plays hard. He anchors our defense. So losing him, we were definitely surprised. He is our big. He's leading our team in tackles by a lot. So once he did it down, we had to recover. We had to say, hey, we got to step up. We got to play for him. So I think we came together more and definitely played more as a unit without him, missing him.
Damien, you ever get tired out there? 51 carries and a lot of defense. Were you ever tired?
I get tired doing plays, but after the play start, it's all right. I just get it rolling. It's all right.
Damien, I know, we're just a few minutes removed from it, but you pretty much rewrote the entire record book tonight. What is that like, and can you really wrap your head around the fact that the game that you just had?
Wait, you repeat that again?
Yeah, you just pretty much broke every Super 7
5A record.
Yeah, and 5A record in the book when it comes to rushing? I mean, can you even wrap your head around the performance?
It feel great for one thing, but another thing, it don't feel like it's true, but it's true. And it just feel great. It's some things people can't do, so it's great to have that ability.
Well, Damien, after you got your MVP trophy, I saw you kind of looking up at the highlights. What's it like in being able to have a game like you did and then just kind of take in that moment there?
It feel good. I mean, I couldn't do it without my offensive line. First of all, I want to thank God anyway for letting me stay healthy through the season, and then my offensive line stayed tough, didn't give up on it. So I think they screened it open for me.
Other questions for players or coach?
For any of the players, you know, this is obviously a sort of thing. This is the first time you guys have ever won a state championship in your 53-year history. For any of the players, you know, to be a part of that, what does that mean to you?
It's great.
Can't hush him up most of the time.
It's a great feeling. I love being around these guys. They're good teammates. They uplift you when you really need it. And yeah, that's it.
Jeremy, you want to answer that too?
Well, I've probably been here longer than most of these guys, other than probably Zach. And I've heard we've had several teams come through that we're supposed to go to state. We've got kicked out third round. But from 4 years of being here in Beauregard and all that, it's a good feeling.
Other questions?
Damien, I know you mentioned the offensive line a little bit. How does it feel in that moment when they open up room for you?
It just feel like victory. Like, it's great. I mean, it's sunlight basically. Yeah, it's nice.
Zach, how do y'all slow down with Damien in practice? Y'all pretty much contain him when you're on the practice field?
I mean, definitely leading up to the season, I mean, that's one of the big things in practice. I mean, you know, you got to stop with Damien. So, I mean, he does his stuff, we does our stuff. But I mean, he makes us better to definitely getting that kind of running back and scout teams and stuff like that. I mean, he'll go out there and give us good routes sometimes. I mean, but he definitely helps our defense and definitely makes us play better with his abilities.
We don't hit LaDamian in practice.
Other questions? Well, Coach, I know there's probably going to be some one-on-ones outside. Real quickly, the guys, remember, they have not had a chance to go back and be with their team and celebrate like they're supposed to. So, congratulations, guys.